Hey guys, welcome to CG Market Watch. Alright, so what we have seen in the market so far has been a huge downturn, and it has majorly the main contributor of that downturn is definitely number one, Bitcoin Cash fork, which introduced number two, certain FUD and uncertainty into the market, and therefore retail traders and investors started panic selling. So what is it for us, and what do we need have to prepare, in the upcoming days or weeks ahead, right? And I think it's also good to understand what exactly is about hash war, about ABC and SV. Even though now the hard fork has been confirmed, what exactly should we be looking out for, all right? And that's today's topic, which is the hard fork has happened, but the war isn't over yet. Alright, so the hard fork is already over, but the war is not over yet. So what are we talking about here? It is the hash war. Alright, so when it comes to market cap, we are at $185 billion. We have dipped below 200 billions. It was a huge dip. Very strong correction ever since when Bitcoin was like 6,200 just 2 days ago, and now we're back at $5,600. That's very substantial. That's more like an $800 descent all the way. And we can see how Bitcoin Cash per se has went down by about, so this is 4%, right, for today, but overall it's dipped more than 30% in terms of value, definitely. And the rest of the tokens here are doing pretty okay, I guess, for now, ever since the bloodbath. So what we need to understand today is the potential impact of what is going to happen. We can see Bitcoin dominance at 52.6%. So some funds have kind of flowed over to the altcoins, but I'm not so hopeful about what's happening in the altcoin scene as well. So let's just take a look at what is this Bitcoin Cash all about first, okay? And then we'll talk a little bit more about the hash war and what to do. Alright, so the ABC network suffered spam attack as Hardfork activated. Now, there's one thing that you need to understand is that ABC and SV, which is both from Bitcoin Cash, there are two different camps that splitted into two. Now, what's happening now is that Bitcoin Cash or ABC actually increased their miners mining it, so that Bitcoin SV could not have a spam attack potentially on it, and reducing the 51% attack potential on Bitcoin ABC. So as of now, this news kind of just came out that in terms of ABC chain, we actually leaps more than 50 blocks ahead of SV. So because of all the hash rate and all the power being generated, mining power being shifted towards mining BCH ABC, we see now that BCH ABC is mining 50 blocks ahead of SV. So that is actually already happening. But from this article on Bitcoin.com, it did say that Jihan Wu has been very quiet this week. Haven't really said much. And also Craig Wright, which is the leader so-called for SV side, didn't really say much as well. Okay, only at the point where SV chain briefly took the lead in terms of mining. It says that in all these, no user transactions are lost and SV is ahead. So what does it actually imply? Alright, so the one thing that we need to kind of understand is that ABC and SV chain, particularly, even though they have forked, alright, number one, first of all, is that most exchanges are going to be supporting both fork, alright? I would say most. Okay, most global cryptocurrency exchanges are supporting both ABC and SV. So in fact, you've already seen how Binance has really started distributing it, both ABC and SV, to their users, and also will be opening up trading soon. So potentially we may see some SV or some ABC dumping happening in the market. We're not sure because it's free tokens anyway, right? So definitely BCH has now been split into two, and we see what is going to happen from here on. Alright, now the other thing that you need to kind of know and understand is the very fact that we are actually in a situation where hash war, ABC and SV are still going on in a hash war. So both their egos are still really strong. Miners are still kind of supporting both of these mining, but it is now more expensive to mine for either side of the camps than as compared to Bitcoin mining. So let me repeat that, right? So miners are now shifting between ABC or SV, but they shifted attention away from mining BTC into these Bitcoin Cash tokens instead, right? So giving it a mining power. But the problem is no one or miners are not supporting the Bitcoin network as much, and therefore it might affect the Bitcoin network in a few weeks or days or even maybe months ahead. So the one thing you need to understand is even though the exchanges are supporting, exchanges are making money with or without us, right? It's revenue generating always. As long as whether the market is bullish or bearish, they make money. But whereas if miners are economically driven, they need to have profit. If not, they need to pay for the power, using the power generated, the electricity. They have to pay for a lot of bills. So therefore, they need to mine something that's profitable. The question is, what exactly is profitable now, right? Bitcoin Cash ABC, Bitcoin Cash SV, or Bitcoin. So as the hashing rate increases, or as different mining power increases, it has to kind of stabilize to the extent that miners can finally decide, okay, I'm gonna go with this because it's more profitable. All right, I'm gonna lower this particular hash rate, so I'm gonna shift towards mining BTC back again. So what's happening now in the market is that no miners know where they are supposed to do. Right, they are shifting towards mining BCH, ABC, SV, or even BTC. It's also confused. So one thing that a lot of analysts are saying is that potentially, as long as this hash rate war is going on and the miners have to support either ABC or SV, both either side of the camps, they are still at war. And the problem is they have to keep on supporting it. If not, whichever camps may have a 51% attack on the other in that sense. So essentially, it means that either side of the camp has to kind of surrender, okay, or has to kind of just stabilize in terms of hashing rate, or have to kind of come to an agreement that no one's going to attack any of them, and therefore all the mining power can then be shifted back towards mining BTC and therefore stabilizing the cryptocurrency market. Now, if you were to ask me, what if BUCK comes in next month? What if BUCK comes in first quarter of 2019? Will we have more impact on this? Now, think of it this way. If I'm a mainstream investor and I saw my investment drop, let's say I own one BTC a few days ago, and I saw that my BTC amount dropped by $1,000. That is the impact, right? So if our mainstream investors are looking in, I do not want to get in at this moment, right? Because I don't know where is the bottom. I know that they are still at war, and this small little war between a token that's ranked number 4 is affecting the whole entire cryptocurrency market. And that's how investors are looking at it. So don't pin too much hope on BUCK now, right? It may not even have any impact as long as the war and the hash war is still going on. I think that's the greatest concern, that both sides of the camp have to kind of come to an agreement before we can move on as a whole in terms of cryptocurrency market. So guys, perhaps different analysts are saying different things, but personally I feel that in the next few weeks to come, the hash war is still going to be the main topic here, and the main topic here, and therefore until this is kind of settled, then we can kind of shift towards saying that, all right, maybe now the cryptocurrency market can improve. Okay, so on and off, definitely from this article, we can see that the Bitcoin market slides below 100 billion as BHCH Fox books investors, and therefore we may also see some corrective rally. All right, corrective rally means BTC going down towards $5,300 and then rally slightly up towards 5,500 levels. It's pretty normal. It's just a corrective action of the market, people believing that that's the low and therefore they're buying it up. But like I say again, as long as the market hasn't decided on where the hash rates, where the miners should go, the whole market will still be in a confusion state, right? No one knows where it's going to go next. So with that being said, the momentum of a price movement, upwards, or for BTC to move up, it requires a huge momentum now, and also backers, right? You need a lot of institutional backers, you need a lot of people backing it with volume, with great sentiment. Then the market can kind of improve and we can kind of conclude that we are bullish. If not, as of now, we're still definitely in a bearish zone. Okay, and now, so Kelly actually expected that the entire sell-off to be a short-term event, all right? But what he doesn't understand is actually the hashing rate issue, that there's this hash war going on. Now, so Stefan Innes from Oenda Corps, right, actually predicted that BTC price should stay on a downward path and break the psychological support level at $5,000. It may also maintain below 180 billion, guys. So here's the question on where it could really go. Now, unless BCH make up its mind on where it want to go, if not, in the next few weeks to come, it will still be a downward market. Alright, so do not pin too much hope on the market recovering as fast. I think we will still be seeing some downward pressure, and until the BCH war has been settled, then the lid is lifted up, and therefore we will start climbing up again. If not, the resistance will definitely be there. Okay. Now, very quickly, we've seen the chart. This is in terms of Binance for Tether wise. We have seen how the market just plummeted since yesterday. It's in a very bearish zone. It's very hard to chart as of now because it's all fundamentally and sentiment driven. So I'm not going to be able to tell you much from technicals. But we could probably just see certain levels from even from the 4 hours chart on Gemini. You could see 5,400 to be a level of support. Definitely we did all the way to $5,190. That's very significant. But just understand that this is the market as of now. We're heading into the weekends. Tomorrow onwards, we're not going to be seeing much movement, guys. So corrective rally will most likely hit a resistance level of $6,000. So $6,000 will be the next psychological level to look at. We will most likely not be exceeding that point. So we'll most likely Bitcoin will just be ranging between $5,000 and $6,000. Now, until when can we conclude that there is a certain conclusion from this? It is when Bitcoin crash, number one, either have kind of ABC or SV had to pick out a winner. We have a winner, or the miners kind of decided decide that which camp are they going to be siding permanently, or all the hashing power goes back to Bitcoin and start mining Bitcoin and stabilizing the whole cryptocurrency market. Or in general, one side concedes defeat, and therefore the hash rate gets we kind of normalize it again. It gets stabilized, and therefore the hash rate war is so-called over. But in the next few weeks to come, you may see some spam attack. Some different exchanges will be siding on different things. But one thing is for sure, there'll definitely be people selling off their free tokens on the various exchanges. And also on top of that, we would see the price. We need to see the price action of these two different tokens to kind of manage it, to kind of manage our own expectation on what exactly should we be looking out for. But guys, as of now, BTC will not be recovering as soon. Cryptocurrency market will not be recovering as soon. The whole bearishness may stretch beyond Christmas. So guys, this is it. Okay, so let's just hope and pray that Bitcoin Cash the ABC issue or the SV issue, the camps on both sides will put down your ego and pride and finally renegotiate and neutralize the hash rate, and therefore improving the situation. If not, we will not be getting out of bearishness so quickly. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode next week. Thank you guys.